Hello. Today is day number 3 of my spiritual fast. I did about 3 juices and again about 40 ounces of water. And I did make a green juice with broccoli, celery, carrots, lemon, orange, watermelon rind, ginger, strawberries. I think that was it. Yeah. Oh, and I added the avocado. Yes, that did kick in. And I did go to the washroom. And I did meditate a little bit. I was outside for a little bit. It was kind of cold, so I didn't stay out for too long. So I did do a bath. And this time my bath was Epsom salt with baking soda. And one of the things that I did notice was if you pay attention to the signs in your body, you'll understand if there's some issues going on inside of you. Like I have some circulatory issues. I used to have peripheral neuropathy on both of my hands and one of my legs. Earlier on in the year, I did have a stroke, and as you can see, my hand is perfectly fine. One thing that I did notice when I was doing my bath was that my pinky and my left leg, I felt a little bit of the regurgitation. That's when your blood flow kind of does like clogging of the pipes kind of thing. So I know my juice did open that up a little bit more. I know there's still a lot more that needs to be cleaned up on my left side. And that's the reason why I ended up having the stroke on my left side of the brain, which affected my right hand. And within 24 hours of that stroke, I ended up being perfectly fine. And I had no deficits. I did do juice that time as well. And I did 3 juices with just a combination of pretty much everything that I normally do anyways. But at that time, I wasn't doing like green juices. I was doing more citrus at that time with lemon, which lemon and oranges really do really good for healing. Pretty much everything raw helps you heal. So this time around, the only symptoms I had were, like I said, my pinky and my left leg. I felt the blood flow opening up, which is a good thing. And I did not put castor oil all over my body. I ended up just doing coconut oil. And I also didn't do castor oil on my body. I just did coconut oil on my body and coconut oil in my hair. So those are some things you do for cleansing. I didn't have to do another cleanse for the house. The house is pretty good now. Even though I did hear some things in the living room, but they're okay because I know who that is. Anyways, I did try to take a nap and didn't succeed with that. I wasn't too sleepy either, so when I did go to sleep on my 3rd day fast, I went to sleep probably about midnight, but that was my fault because I was watching some movies and some documentaries that I needed to catch up on. I did do some writing and didn't do any cleaning or anything like that. I didn't cook for anyone in the house, and I didn't go anywhere either. I just stayed in the house. Like I said, I did try to take a nap, but I did not succeed. So that's pretty much it. So that was my 3rd day fast. Any tips? I guess I could tell you that when you're doing juicing, you really don't require a lot of water. So if your body doesn't ask you for water, it's okay because your body will tend to retain all the nutrients from the juice. And juicing does so many things like clearing up your vision. Oh, when I woke up, I did wake up at 8:04 and I had a toothache on the very top back there. As you see, I don't have any cavities, but I did break a tooth about a year ago. That's one of the reasons why I've been doing oil pulling. So I did a little bit of the oil pulling in the morning before I got started with my juice fast. I didn't do a juice first thing in the morning. I ended up just doing water, and I didn't drink my juice until noon, and then the rest of my juices were later on in the evening. Um, what else can I tell you? There wasn't much going on except for those little symptoms that I felt. Sometimes you'll feel them too. Oh, one more thing. I did have a pain on my left side of my lung, and it was towards my back, um, and it felt more like a little tug. And I did have bronchitis really bad last year, and I was on medication for that, which I don't promote medications. I promote healing with what God gave us. And so when I was getting those breathing treatments from the bronchitis last year, it cleared it up, but it took like a month, almost 2 months of getting breathing treatments there in surgery where I work, but or in the ER. Some of my ER coworkers would give me breathing treatments, and I would do my juicing as well, but I wasn't like consistent with my juicing so much at that moment. But then later on I did progress. Like this fast, I feel like it did something to whatever I had left over from the bronchitis, maybe some scarring or something. It's trying to heal it, and I really feel it. I really feel it, and that was not good. But when you understand your body, you'll understand what it's healing, and you'll be more able to understand that. So, if you have any comments, please leave them below so that I can answer them, because I do want to give you some more secrets. I don't have that much to say today, except for those little things that I had, the regurgitation with the pinky and the left leg, and the tugging of my left lung, like the pleural wall. That's really what it was inside, some scarring in there, and I could feel it. And I did have some ovarian pain, but I think that's all from the moon. The moon will cause a lot of things to happen to us, so you need to prepare with your juices, because right now, today, well, during this 3-day fast, so far my third day, I could feel the pulling of the geomagnetic field. And when you feel those things, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Right now, there's a lot of earthquakes going on around in the world. You need to recycle. We need to clean up this earth. God really wants us to clean up this earth, because this is not good, and it's affecting us. It's affecting the bees, the birds. We need to feed them as well healthy things. And if you don't start your garden come spring, you need to get started right away. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Now that my summer garden is over, and on my juice, on my fast right now, I feel the weather taking a toll on all of us. And if you feel those things, you really need to prepare and don't eat meat. We really need to stay in prayer and ask God to cover us in the blood of Jesus, because that's what's most important. And once He does that, you'll understand that you're protected. And God does not want us to suffer. So you'll understand what I'm talking about. So please leave me comments below. Thank you.